Hello, this is Marbozir and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 as the Pridelands. So, let's continue where we left off. This game is slowly getting close to the end, but there are a few more things we have to do. I'll actually need open borders with Persia. So let's buy that. 2 gold per 10 is enough. I should just sell them some of my resources. Will they buy horses? Apparently they will. Or not? No, they will not buy horses. Or iron. Okay, we can sell citrus. 6 gold per 10. They actually paid 6 gold per 10. Alright then. I don't think they will pay 7. They paid 7 gold per 10. Okay. That's more than fine. What about Askia? Will he buy some luxuries? Let's try 7 gold per 10. That actually worked, alright. I assumed they won't pay 7 gold per 10, because they don't exactly like me, but apparently they did. Alright, so back to Germany. This city should fall pretty quickly. Askia will probably take it, but I can help him out. Just need to wait for my spy to actually arrive there. We'll send cargo ship to China, because Persia will likely be the next target after we're done with the Hiawatha. And that's that, I think. Admiral. And repair that. What about this railroad? Yeah, let's continue the railroad. I need the railroad to Cologne. Like this. And airlift these units. Yeah, Persepolis is going to be the next target after Hiawatha. And then I might finish off China. We'll see. China is nowhere close to being able to win this game. They are down to 2 cities, they are behind me in techs. And they have like 300 science per turn now. So they really can't do a whole lot. I will probably move my spies to these 2 cities just to keep an eye on them. In case China tries something funny. Right. I should probably airlift these guys as well. Because I kind of need Persepolis. Montreal is getting attacked. No, they just captured it from Hiawatha. That's why it's low on health. Okay, let's airlift back to Babylon. It looks like we'll need these units there. And intercept. Yep, airlift. Back to Babylon we go. I never actually finished this railroad here, but these cities are getting the production bonus through harbors. We got a great scientist. I'll just pop him right away. Askia wants this city, apparently. Well, I'd rather take it myself. Which shouldn't be very hard. In fact, we should be able to take it on the next turn easily. And airlift this. Airlift all the things. I'll keep 1 unit. Or 2 units around here. Just because we are still at war with Panama City. Let's pop that scientist. That's over 17,000 science. Not bad, so that gives us robotics. Now I could maybe get a missile cruiser. Or 2. I did queue up some buildings that will give us happiness. Like a military academy in Pride Rock. So I will probably wait for that. Because we'll need the happiness. I can't really faith buy a whole lot. I could actually faith buy some units. I don't need research labs. I don't need monasteries. So I could faith buy a unit. I could totally faith buy a paratrooper for 5,600. Or save up for rocket artillery. 6,000 faith. I might do exactly that. That's not the worst idea. I don't remember which religion actually enables that. Not this one. I think it was one of the others. Let's see. What are the cities with a different religion? We only have 2 religions in our cities. What was this one then? Oh yeah, use faith to purchase industrial era and later units. So that's the one. I think I'll just save up for a good unit. So we'll help Persia with Essen. I'm not actually going to take it myself, I don't need it. Keep the destroyer here. Repair that. Okay, and I'll keep 1 rocket artillery here, you know, just in case China gets some silly ideas. Although this is the rocket artillery with +1 range and logistics. So maybe not that one specifically. We got a tank, just move it towards Persepolis. Same with you. And Essen will fall on the next turn from the looks of it. Hiawatha is close to being eliminated. Oh, he wants to give us that city. I think I'd rather make sure that he will get wiped out, because this might not be enough to take Akwesame. I'd rather make sure. But I will probably gift Akwesame to someone else, like Germany. I don't have enough happiness to sustain that city. And it's not like I need it for anything. It has some aluminum, but I have 53 aluminum. I don't need citrus either. It's not a very useful city for me. So create puppet and we'll just gift it to someone. And I'll move the great works around. If I actually have any space for them, that might be problematic. We can move these to Berlin. And this one... Oseninka. Shanghai. This city is not in resistance anymore. I don't think so. No, it's not. Shanghai will be in resistance for 8 more turns. Okay then. Let's see. I need to move some of these great works around. Especially from Beijing. We'll move this here. And here. That's 180 tourism. We have a few more things to move. Oseninka. How long will Oseninka be in resistance? Only 3 more turns. So I can move great works to Oseninka. And we'll get the tourism in 3 turns. That's good enough. Beijing won't be out of resistance anytime soon. That's just not going to happen. We can move this one here. And 2 more great works. We have some slots. This is fine. And this goes here. Munich. That's 188. Looks good. Alright, back to war. Can we actually sustain Akwesame? Nah, I'll gift it to Germany or something. Yep, or to Arabia. I'm friendly with Arabia, so that's more useful. Okay, let's gift it to Arabia. That seems more useful. That was Akwesame. We can get some money from him. Not that I really need gold, but hey, I'm giving him a city. No? 6 gold per turn? Okay, 5 gold per turn. Fine by me. Have fun with your new city. What can we attack? Oh yeah, the city-state unit, right. That's why I kept the bazooka here. To deal with that mobile Sam. Really? He's not dead yet? Seriously? Hey, I can actually kill a mobile Sam with a lancer. You don't get to do that every day. And move that great general to Buffalo Creek. And that means I have to move the worker out of there. I still got that nuke. I will probably use it. I will probably use it against Askia. I need to take Gao and Cusco from Askia. So I'll keep the nuke where it is. Alright then. So, we don't need this rocket artillery here anymore. And this guy needs to go somewhere where he's more useful. I'm not going to keep rocket artillery with +1 range and logistics sitting around doing nothing. That shading post on a floodplain. That's painful to look at. We got the carrier. We'll pick up flight deck. Alright, nice. So... I could sign a peace deal with Hiawatha right now and take this city. And then just let Askia and Persia wipe him out. Because they will take Essen. He's already down to red. That's going to be quicker. As long as he's willing to give us that city. He should be. Yes. And we got more great works. Nice one. I could just raise this city, but nah, I'll gift it to Arabia. But first, let's move the great works. So Hiawatha is pretty much eliminated now. His last city will fall. Let's see, where's that city? There it is. Move this. Doesn't really matter where. That's 192. And we'll give that city to Arabia. Come here. Enjoy your new city. Where's that? I could take some gold from him, but nah. There, it's done. So, goodbye Hiawatha. It's been nice knowing you. So Persepolis is the next target. But I'll need more units around here. Airlift all of these things. I don't have to worry about Persia attacking through here. The city-state will probably stop them. I will leave some units. I always have the bombers. Maybe move them to Buffalo Creek or something. Just in case Persia tries to move through the city-state. They will have a bad time if they try that. Alright. So, Persepolis. Let's watch Hiawatha die. Oh. You want horses? Sure, I can accept that. And goodbye Hiawatha. And hey, it wasn't me wiping him out. It was totally Persia. Persia is the bad guy. Paratrooper. Drill 1 and cover 1. And send him here. So Persia isn't actually very strong. I can't check Persepolis just yet. And I should move my spies. We'll move the spies to the last 2 Chinese cities, just to keep an eye on China. And I'll send 1 spy to my capital. No, not here. Pride Rock. There's Pride Rock. Does it really not have any potential? Okay. Oh yeah, right. We have... No, that's not... Hold on. The Great Firewall. We do have the Great Firewall here. Right. So that reduces the effectiveness of enemy spies by 99.9%. Maybe I should just use that spy on city-states. Waterhole does have 12,000 potential. What about city-states? Kuala Lumpur. 271. That's clearly not going to happen. Okay, let's send the level 3 guy to our highest potential city. So Waterhole. And I'll use the other spies to keep an eye on China. Where's China? Off you go. And you'll go here. There. Alright then. Our spy will arrive in Persepolis in 1 turn. So we can check what he's up to. Here's another rocket artillery. That's an actual new unit that we got. Not an airlift. I probably don't even need so many units, but I can get them, so why the heck not? He might get a little bit suspicious. I know I would. Hey, we are just protecting our own city, right? We're just chilling around our own city. We are totally not a threat. Why would anyone ever think that this is a threat? It doesn't look threatening at all. Another airlift. I should just build a railroad there, just to speed up the movement. I don't need it for the production bonus, but I could use it for the movement. So just airlift a worker. And keep the fighters here. At least some of them. Don't have to worry about Panama City anymore. And heal up the Lancer. Here's another rocket artillery with +1 range and logistics. I could give Oseninka to Arabia as well, but it's not like I really need this city for anything at all. It's not useful. It just isn't. I might give it to Arabia. Okay, let's just give it to Arabia. I really don't need that city at all. So, Oseninka. There it is. He's going to have some problems with his economy now, because these cities are still in resistance. The railroad is finally done. Alright then. Still need to repair a few tiles. And continue this railroad to Cologne. Is there a railroad on this tile? No, there is not. What about that carrier? Would be nice to make it useful. Maybe I should rebase these fighters after all. At least some of them. You can rebase to Zoberi. I leave one bomber here. They will be more useful in Hakuna Matata. So one bomber and one fighter in Buffalo Creek. Our happiness should be fine now. I got quite a few military academies. Some castles and armories incoming. Military academy is worth +2 happiness. So that's quite a lot of happiness. Okay. I could use more airports. But we don't have the time for that. Finish that railroad. So, Persepolis is next, and then we'll just need 2 cities from Askia, and this game will be done. Barrage and barrage 2. We got even more rocket artillery. Yeah, Persia doesn't really stand a chance. And hey, I could totally liberate Essen now and give it to Germany, because why not? We're the good guys, right? We totally are. We are peace-loving. Germany only has 1 city, or I could give it... Well, no. I mean, I could puppet it and give it to Arabia, but I can just liberate it. Can we get open borders with Germany? Let's see. Embassy. I should be able to buy open borders from Germany. No? Okay, I guess not. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. I don't need to go through here for any reason. Keep that battleship inside the city for now. Paratrooper. This is way more units than I need. But I want to wait for some more rocket artillery before I start seriously attacking. This guy has +1 range. Okay, I only have 1 rocket artillery with +1 range here. So I'd like more. Yep, we'll wait for more so that I can start doing damage to Persepolis as soon as we declare war. So where are the other guys? Yeah, these guys. This should be a farm, not a trading post. The railroad is done. Now we can move for the city-state when necessary. Anything else we need over here? Not really. I suppose I could upgrade some of these roads just for quicker movement. So that means we need to airlift. Okay, airlift to Babylon. And this guy has +1 range. So that's exactly what we want. Too many units in one place. And that's that. If Persia asks me to declare war, I'll probably just declare war. Then again, I don't really care about being a backstabber at this point. This game will be done in the next 20, 30 turns. Something like that. I'll need to get into positions to actually take Cusco. But that shouldn't take very long. I might annex Onondaga. Wait, no, I already annexed Onondaga. Yeah, so let's build something more useful here. Armory would be nice, though. I could use a battleship or a missile cruiser. We can move through here. Actually, no, I would need open borders from China, which I probably won't be able to get. We can try. Open borders. No, they won't give us open borders, which is understandable. So that means I'll just have to take Cusco with my land army, which shouldn't be very hard. I'll just have to move through city-state territory. I'll just need to get into positions before declaring war on Askia. But we'll worry about that once we take Persepolis. Persepolis is definitely first. Get into positions with the battleships. I'll keep the carrier here for now, because you know it's empty. I could use a stronger fleet. We can grab a missile cruiser after we're done with the academy. 12 turns. Not sure if we'll even finish that while it's still relevant. But we can start building it. And a missile cruiser here. So that's 18 turns. Yeah, it should be useful against Gao or something. If I take Persepolis, I might raise some of these other cities. Because I doubt he will give me open borders after this war. I do have open borders right now, but it's very unlikely that he will be willing to give us open borders after this. Also, I should protect myself from the west once I actually declare war, so we can keep some of these crappy rocket artillery units around Hakuna Matata. They will just defend Hakuna Matata, and the guys with +1 range and logistics will focus on taking Persepolis. That seems like a reasonable plan to me. So like this, and we have at least one more incoming. Think I still need to airlift it. Oh yeah, I have to airlift them both. Wait, which city had the airport? Yeah, Buffalo Creek. So you need to go to Buffalo Creek and airlift on the next turn. This guy has logistics but no +1 range. Yeah, and this guy doesn't have anything. Alright then, and we have yet another rocket artillery. Because we clearly need more. Hey, you can't go wrong with more rocket artillery. There's no such thing as too much rocket artillery. Intercept. I'm not going to use a nuke against Persia, that's just not necessary. I'll be fine without it. Alright. What's the range of the bombers? I should be able to reach Persepolis. Okay, fortify. And get a railroad done. Keep moving these guys. I will lose some trade routes once I declare war on Persia, because I'm sending half of my trade routes to Persepolis. But we have over 3000 gold saved up. It's enough to get new cargo ships. Okay, airlift on the next turn. Repair this guy. Do we need anything over here? Not really. No, I think I'll just automate these workers. Oh yeah, this guy has +1 range and logistics as well. I don't think I'm going to wait for that one. That's going to take a little bit too long for my taste. We have more than enough firepower near Persepolis anyway. Let's check what China is doing. Can we do that yet? No, not yet, apparently. We can check Persepolis. He's getting a marine. Okay, then. Well, this game is pretty much in the bug. It's just a formality. Finishing it. Well, he gets suspicious. This is quite a lot of units close to his border. He did not get suspicious. Hey, I told you, we are peace-loving. There's totally no reason to be suspicious. The railroad will be done. It's already done. Not needed for the production bonus, but useful for quicker movement. 2 more airlifts. Off you go. To Babylon. And 1 more to Babylon. Off you go. There. Automate the worker. So which guy had +1 range? Oh no, he's close to +1 range, but doesn't quite have it. Okay, well, looks like we're ready. We can shoot Persepolis 4 times the moment we declare war. And we have a battleship nearby. Shame I don't have more battleships, but I won't really need them all that much. I might need the missile cruisers against Gao, but that's why we're working on them. I can also queue up a missile cruiser in Kilimanjaro. Missile cruisers are much stronger than battleships. Anyway, I'm going to finish this part here and continue next one. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.